Hey guys, Bettina Ray here. Welcome to this 5-minute Monday mini where I'm going to attempt to talk about all the things I want to talk about in less than 5 minutes because I know you don't have time to watch anything longer. So each week we talk about topics from motherhood to yoga to health to fitness to all the various things. The questions you send in, I'm answering them and attempting not to ramble. So if you like what I do here, please try and share it with your friends, like, subscribe, do all of the things. I really appreciate it. Let's get into today's topic. So today I want to talk about how to have more energy when you're a mum and you're not getting a full night's sleep. Because I think there are lots of articles and things written out there about how to have more energy, and the number one thing they say is go to bed earlier. Like you can do that when you have a baby who won't go to bed. So let's talk about the practical things you can do when, yes, you're not getting enough sleep, but you can still kind of support your body to get through this, hopefully, sprint of non-sleeping. So the first thing I suggest, and it's obvious, but it's the first thing that we let go of when things get stressful and hectic and you're incredibly tired, and that's eat the right food. And I know that you want to go straight for the coffee and the sugar when you haven't had a good night's sleep, but actually that sort of food and drink is going to only make you feel worse. So if you can, try and limit your caffeine intake. All it does is make you fly and then crash and burn, and you inevitably feel worse, and then the whole cycle just continues. As for food, make sure you try and include a protein with every meal so that you've got that slow release fuel. And as much as you can, try and eat fresh fruits and veggies. That's going to make you feel good. And a really quick win you can have is make sure you're drinking enough water, because often we feel lethargic just from not having enough water. So if you're already feeling tired or not having enough sleep, upping that water intake is really going to help. All right, my second tip is to get moving. I know that when you haven't had any sleep, you really just want to lie on the couch and just veg out, but if you can just get 10 minutes in of some movement, get your blood pumping, you're going to feel way better than if you do nothing at all. So over in my online yoga studio, there's heaps of classes to get you moving, and lots of them are just under 10 minutes because I know what it's like. So see if you can pop over there, get 10 minutes in. Even if you're just dancing around the kitchen with your kids, that's going to make you feel way better. My third tip today is take a nap or do a yoga nidra. So ideally, you can take a nap when the kids nap, but it doesn't always happen, especially if you've got two and the first one won't sleep when the other one sleeps. It can be a nightmare trying to get a nap in. So if you've never done a yoga nidra before, it's time to get acquainted. A yoga nidra is a guided meditation that will take you through relaxing the whole body, and it takes you to that place just between sleep and awake. So kind of that point where you're just about to fall asleep and it's like bliss. That place. And if you can get 15 to 20 minutes of a yoga nidra into your day, you're going to feel like you had more sleep anyway because it gives you those benefits. And the final thing I want to say before I go is, do you know what? Sometimes you just have to call in backup. Sometimes you have to just prioritize you over everything else, and maybe that means that your husband has to take a sick day so that you can have some rest. Maybe it means that you need to call in your mom or a friend. Maybe you can do a kid swap so you get 2 hours just to sleep. Lack of sleep is a form of torture, and I know I don't need to tell you that. So if you are really struggling, and if you're struggling with life in general, have a look at your sleep. Often it's because you are so tired that you can't actually handle anything else. So if you are in that state and it's getting really desperate, make sure you call in backup and get the sleep that you need. All right, so that's it for today. I hope that these tips helped you, and I hope that you get some sleep very soon. Have a great week. Namaste.